You're welcome to another edition of Let's Chat. I'm your host, Lillian. Every youth is on social media. Every youth has a phone now these days. And are they allowed to use their phones in any way they want? But have we ever asked ourselves how social media is impacting the youth these days? Today in studios we have a social media expert, Ivan, is going to tell us more about social media. You're welcome.
Thank you, Lillian. I'm Ivan Rajkara. I'm a social media expert and I deal with the dynamics and analytics of social media.
Is social media benefiting any youth?
No, it depends on how you look at it. Some youths have gone up and they've used it as a marketing platform for skills. Like I know a friend who posts jokes on Facebook, and then one day he woke up and then he had been invited for a gig, and that's because of social media. And then at the same time, other people look at it differently. Some people use social media to share nudes, which is quite common. The other day you saw Lokodo quarreling over that. Yeah. So it depends on what side of the story you're standing on. Yeah. You can use it for the good or the bad.
To another extent, we've seen the youth misusing social media these days, and it has been common. And in your opinion, what is causing all this?
No, I think the main problem is when social media came, it was a surprise. There was a need to try and bring in everyone into the bigger picture and teach people about social media, the benefits and everything. Because when social media comes up, and the first instance everyone took on was, this is a tool. It's for us, the youth. We can use it anyhow. I remember when I was in senior one, and then Facebook was on the rise. This friend of mine comes to me and he's like, I found out a new app. This one you can upload your pictures and then you can get beautiful babes. So that's the consensus. People are not taught what use it is, and you have the right to think any way you want about social media. So in the end, it's been misused and it's totally unacceptable.
So you're trying to say that the youth or people using social media should be taught how to use social media?
Yeah, exactly. People don't know what use social media is, because by the time you find someone posting on social media, and then it's a platform for them to gain confidence. Someone goes and then they get photos of a dead woman, and then they post it, and then they force likes, and they're like, if you don't like this, you're heartless or something. So it's really terrible. That's because they don't know what social media really is used for.
What do you think are the negative effects of social media on particularly the youth?
A research recently indicated that of our 24 hours a day for each person, you spend 15 hours on social media. So by virtue of the fact that you're spending 15 hours out of the 24 on social media, it's totally scary, because you're a youth, the brain needs to work. What are you doing if you're on social media 24/7? Of course, in their defense, some people will say, it's what I do. Like, I can also say the same. I'm a social media expert. I manage social media pages of certain companies. So I can say it's what I do, but really 15 hours, the brain needs to work. And then you're looking at the challenge where relationships, you can't build personal relationships with social media. They are internet relationships. You chat with people, you talk, you pretend you're friends, but you need to go the extra step. So we could look at that as the disadvantage of social media, and then we could look at the increase in fraud and everything. We have too many thieves on social media. I receive a message every day. Someone is telling me they are a Senegalese, their dad inherited money, blah, blah, blah. They want to share it with me. Then I'm like, are we related? So in the end, people use it for different reasons, but it's terrible how people use social media. It's made it very negative. The idea was good. WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, link up with friends, link up with coworkers, link up with relatives and everything. But today, it's terrible. It's about share your nudes, rob people and such. So it's quite negative.
You've talked about fraud, which is a common thing these days on Facebook, on Twitter, on every platform.
Yeah.
Frauds. You as a social media expert, how will you bring down this whole thing?
No, I think that's a pretty challenging thing because in the end we are able to, people that are trained hackers and everything, they can catch a person that has committed fraud, the person who's robbed someone by tracking their DNS and IPS. But the problem is we need to go beyond that. That is catching after they've committed the crime. We need to prevent the crime, and social media unfortunately can't do that. We can only do that through advocacy. Go out, teach the people. This is not a tool for robbery. Send out positive messages. Teach people about what social media does, and I believe we can counter that because fraud is definitely on the rise.
What would be your view or your last words to the youth watching right now and are using social media?
Initially, when we see WhatsApp being created, we see Facebook being created, they were platforms to share information, platforms to contact friends, platforms to contact relatives and bring them closer. Social media was supposed to break the link of distance. I'm in Uganda, you're in Kenya. Facebook message, we are chatting. Distance is broken. But it seems, of course, it diverged from that and it became everything nowadays. But my message to the youth watching MCA TV right now is use social media very well. It's a powerful tool, it's in your hands, but be careful what to do with it. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We are glad to have you in the studios and hope to see you next time. Youth out there, let me hope you've learned a thing in this. Let's learn to use social media very well. Let's not use it for fake accounts. Let's not use it for bad intentions. But let's learn from the social media and keep our internet going on. Thank you. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Let's Chat at 16, and on Instagram, Let's Chat 16, and on Facebook, Let's Chat 16. Hope to see you next time. Thank you.